Here's what the gurus aren't telling you when it comes to wholesaling real estate. They're not telling you that every deal is not a good deal. All right. And I want to give you an example of that. You have buyers that are very picky about where they spend their money. And let's say you go through a class D or class C area, drug infested, whatever the case may be. And as you're riding through that area, say you're driving for dollars, you start to notice that there aren't many houses out there that look like they've had any work done to them at all, right? There may be some houses out there that are rented, right? But there's not a lot of money being spent in those areas. Here's the mistake I see most wholesalers make. Most wholesalers will run to areas like that where they know they've seen those types of properties, call the owner, get that property under contract, have it at a great price. And then they try to market that property to cash buyers, and those cash buyers end up letting them know that that is not an area in which they choose to invest. I've had that happen to me. All right. So the way to prevent that from happening is simple. What I would advise you to do is to start the process off finding buyers first, right? What someone we would call reverse wholesaling, right? I've heard people call it reverse wholesaling. Everybody puts their own tag on everything, but in reality, you're just, instead of finding the house first, you're finding buyers first. Here's why I say find buyers first. The reason that it's beneficial to you to find buyers first is because they're not only going to tell you what their criteria is, they're also going to reveal to you where it is that they're spending their money, right? My first wholesale deal, I only made $5,000 on it. However, I had already talked to a buyer who was buying in that particular neighborhood. Just so happens, I meet a lady who was wanting to sell her rental property in that neighborhood. It took me all of about 4 to 5 days to close that deal. All right. I want you to understand that the moment the title was cleared, the man was ready to deposit a check. So you eliminate the possibility of you not being able to offload a deal if you know where to hunt for your properties at. And the only way that you're going to identify where it is you need to hunt for your property is first doing market research, right? That's always something that needs to be done. I don't hear a lot of people teach that. But mainly because you're going to already have had conversations with cash buyers in that area who are ready to spend money on those properties. All right. So that's a little tip for you. If you are looking to get started in this business and not knowing where to begin, I would begin by finding buyers. Now, the question may arise, how do I find buyers? That's easy. You can go to Facebook, type in investors in Montgomery, Alabama, investors in Birmingham, Alabama, Dallas, Texas, Phoenix, Arizona, wherever it is you're choosing to invest. Look up investor groups on Facebook and join those groups. Join 2 to 3 of those groups a day. Simple posts like this can get you an entire list of 40, 50, 60, 100 names. Anyone interested in investing in properties that are discounted at a 30 to 40% discount. Something simple like that, right? Or you can just simply join the group, go in the search bar of that group and type in cash buyers, and you'll quickly realize a lot of people have already done the work for you. They've gone in, they've already been pooling for investors, and they have all of those email addresses there. Now, you don't have to wait on the slow process of an email. You can DM those individuals. Hey, I saw where you posted on John's post that you were buying in this particular area of Phoenix. Are you still investing there? Are you actively searching for houses? And as you do that, you want to create a spreadsheet and you want to put their buy criteria. You want to put the areas in which they invest. You want to put everything that is included in that buy criteria, like how much they're spending, what their specifics are in terms of what they're looking for, those types of things, right? Because when you start to actively search in those areas, that's going to be the person you market that property to. And if you got a list of 40, 50, 60 names, how much easier is it for you to close those deals when you already know you have buyers that want them? So let's do away with the mystery of every house being a good deal. It is not. Every house is not going to be a good deal. Deals fall through every day, all the time. I don't care what anybody tells you. But to prevent that from happening to you, I just gave you some sauce, right? But yeah, for more tips like this, man, just follow the channel, like the video, share it with somebody else who you may feel like need it. Maybe you're not in real estate, someone else is. Share it with them so that they are aware going forward in this process. All right, I'm out.